This video assumes you've already got a max level character, you've already got infinite power 12 on your cloak, and we're going to try and get our ults from level 10 to 70 in as efficient a way as possible. First thing you want to do, make your character do the first two quests, unlock dungeons. I personally use a trial account to boost myself. This is not against terms of service, I use no multi-box software, it's just a case of having that level 20 capped character continue to farm threads but not out level the content, so it gets really strong, especially compared to characters not doing this. Anyway, I do this, I run say 6 to 7 heroic dungeons. Each heroic dungeon takes my character about 3 to 4 minutes. I do not have a particularly fast boosting character. Some people can do it much quicker than this, some people do it slower than this, that is fine. But you do about 6 to 7 heroic dungeons. At that point your ult should be level 25. Now it's worth noting the first dungeon of the day rewards threads rather than a big chunk of XP. So the first dungeon of the day doesn't do much for your ult, but all the ones after that will. This means you typically want to spend this, say, 25 minutes in one go, and it saves you having to, say, collect multiple threads on that ult of yours. Now the ult leveling in general is pretty easy. As mentioned, it takes roughly 20 to 25 minutes. Making the boosting ult as well is pretty easy. It's worth noting these runs can be faster or slower. As you can see in the footage, sometimes I had to leave the group, sometimes I had to find new people, sometimes I had to change group, etc. Sometimes people were declining invites. It doesn't make too much of a difference. This is why I like having a druid boosting ult and having my ults as healers or tanks, because it means the queues are pretty quick. Now, you've got your ult to level 25. Do your due diligence, open all the boxes, use your threads and start buying some generic gems. I personally try and get the cogwheel gem of Trailblazer, the one that just gives you move speed out of combat. I like being fast. Unfortunately this character did not get them. Similarly, I go for the meta gem of Lifestorm just because it's typically the easiest to use, and I like just spamming Tinker gems to see what damaging ones I can get. I equip these, I get my gear ready, I now fly over to Mogashan Vaults and I apply for some groups. Typically, depending what day the time of the day it is, there are loads of groups up and you'll be invited to them, especially as a level 25. Level 25s scale to the raid and therefore they become really strong. So as you can see in the damage reach in the bottom right, despite me having pretty awful gems, no threads, and literally being level 10 about 30 minutes ago, I'm still not doing bad damage in this raid. I do this raid and what you'll notice is, as we kill the boss, I'm not collecting everything, they're still shining. This is where one specific add-on really helps, and that is Remix Loot Filter. What the loot filter will do is whenever you right click a boss and you have auto loot on, it will pick up everything apart from the bonus experience and any threads of experience. The whole point of this and doing Mogashan Vaults is for the threads of experience which give us the bonus XP gain, but not for the actual bonus XP that comes from the boss. We do not pick up the bonus XP, we do pick up the threads of experience, and this means after our entire raid is done, we'll have gained 84% extra experience. Now you do this for 6 days in a row and you end up with nearly 550 to 600% bonus experience, depending whether you get any of those 1% XP threads as well. You'll be about level 29 just from killing things giving you experience, and at this point you can open up your mailbox. Now you open up the mailbox and it includes all the bonus XP from those first 6 to 7 heroic dungeons. It includes all the bonus XP from the raid bosses that you've not picked up, and you have now got that 550 to 600% XP bonus, and this means you instantly go from level 29 or 28, 29, 30 all the way through to 70. Mogashan Vaults, as you can see in the background, we have no 476s, we have no boosters, so it's relatively slow, but it still only took 15 minutes. If you get some boosters, some high geared people, it can take you anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes, which means you only need to spend 10 minutes a day for each ult you want to play. I do this with about 5 to 6 characters a day, and therefore at the end of the 6th day, I have 5 to 6 characters at max level. Each one typically has about 70 to 80,000 bronze, which makes this a pretty good bronze farming method as well as a leveling method. I hope this has been useful. Bye.